Taking bounties is a rough bit of work, but the money's good, as long as you're alive to spend it. Big targets make for big paydays. And when it comes to hunting dragons, we're either all gonna end up rich or dead. Steady now. Here he comes.
Ah, my old friend, the bounty hunter. And associates. What brings you here?
Now, hit him fast. Get in a surprise attack with your gunslingers. Get in a surprise attack with your gunslingers.
You're not the only one with friends, Wanderer. You should choose your targets more carefully.
In this line of work, it pays to be prepared. Use your spells to take down those dragons. Gun down the other dragon. With the dragons gone, your units can get another attack in. With the dragons gone, your units can get another attack in.
When will you learn, gunslinger? I'll end you myself.
Tight spot. This old lizard still has some bite. But a steady hand and a bit of luck can get you out of a lot of trouble.
You will suffer for your arrogance.
That was a long time ago. You need a bit of luck to survive out here. But sometimes your luck runs out. I'd had better days. Walked a long road to get to that tree. Never guessed my road would finish with me dancing on the end of a rope, but so it did. And this here truth is the one thing that ain't nobody telling you.
And what truth is that?
The truth of how we ended up here. Of why things are going to hell. Vara. Now there's a story for those who will hear it. Touched by fate, Caiaphas's true-born daughter with Island. She walked away from the throne to chase her own destiny in the Shadowlands. With Azendel to guide her, she went looking for secrets that shouldn't be learned. Poor girl strayed from the path and found herself in the darkness. The Shadowlands will rot your insides and dry you out if you're not careful. It's a deadly place to wander without a guide. I can't say where it was she found Asphodel, but there was much he had to teach.
Careful, child. This one is dangerous.
It's nothing I can't handle. Your enemy has no units. Attack with your gunslinger. You win when your enemy runs out of health. Play the elf by dragging it from your hand.
These were our woods once.
Select both of your units so they can attack together. Select both of your units so they can attack together. Your opponent chose to block your elf. Now you can play Back Alley Bouncer from your hand.
You're not on the list.
Units that are unblockable can't be blocked by enemy units, making them... Each enemy unit can only block one attacker. If you attack both units, your enemy can only block one of them. Each enemy unit can only block one attacker. If you attack both units, your enemy can only block one of them. That Lethrai Nightblade should help.
Through the shadows.
We must run.
No. I've done enough running.
Weapons are played on your units. They provide bonuses to strength, health, and sometimes have additional effects. Drag that axe to your unblockable Nightblade to increase its strength and health. Attack with your Nightblade. Those beasts won't be able to block it.
That wasn't so tough.
Patience, girl.
It's an easy thing to lose your way in that forsaken place, and the shadow can do strange things to you. Explorers will test the edges from time to time, but the ones who push too far don't always come out the same.
What happened to you?
Stay back. They've been tainted by the shadow.
Drag a shadow sigil from your hand to increase your power by 1. Your power has increased. It will refresh at the start of your turn. Brass Shorthorn only costs 1 power to play. Go ahead and play it.
Bring it on!
Increase your power again by playing another sigil from your hand. You now have 2 power and can play Flashy Duelist.
Watch me!
Your Shorthorn was played last turn and can now attack. Remember, you lose the game if your health is reduced to 0. Spells have a one-time effect when played. Drag them to the unit or player you want to affect. Take out that enemy wolf with your spell. Now the coast is clear. Attack with all of your units.
Happy hour is over.
The enemy outlaw can only block one of your units. Attack! The enemy outlaw can only block one of your units. Attack! Another sigil made you play the 4-cost bouncer. Now you can get your bouncer into the fight. Drag your bouncer to block a hound. With 3 health, it will survive the hound's 2-strength attack. Even though your units are damaged in battle when they block, they recover all of their health at the end of each turn. Units with Infiltrate provide a special effect the first time they damage the enemy player. Look for opportunities for them to get past enemy blockers. Attach that amulet to one of your units. Attach that amulet to one of your units. That hound is exhausted and can't block. You can attack and infiltrate. That hound is exhausted and can't block. You can attack and infiltrate.
Right out!
The enemy can only block one attacker. Finish this. The enemy can only block one attacker. Finish this.
The poor things. What did this to them?
With her father's death and the Eternal Throne sitting empty, Vara was wanted back in Argentport. Her uncle Roland sent one of his best men to escort her home, whether she wanted to go or not. It seems Vara had other plans. She survived Ironthorn, but Vara knew others would follow. So when Azendel offered a gift that would hide her from those who would force her to return to Argentport, she gratefully accepted. But as Vara clasped his pendant around her neck, her memories began to fade like smoke. Caleb, the uncrowned prince they call him, a bastard with a belly full of fire who will never claim his father's throne. When Caiaphas died, Caleb set out to learn his mother's name. He hoped the Praxis mages could prove his blood was true. Help him inherit the title he called his birthright. His journey to their tower was a hard one, and the spellslingers themselves? Well, you never can trust them. Caleb's search for his past began at the walls of Argentport, with an unlucky grunt ordered to bar the gates. Some folks just gotta learn things the hard way.
I'm sorry, sir. Commander Roland has ordered the gates sealed.
You'd make me a prisoner inside my own city?
No, sir, please. I have my orders.
You've got your orders, and I've got my shotgun. Which one do you want to listen to?
I am Seraph. I will prepare you for the many dangers that await in the wide world. Now, let us begin. When a unit with Warcry attacks, the topmost unit or weapon of your deck gets +1 strength and +1 health, or +1/+1 for short. This bonus stacks with each Warcry. Oni Ronin costs 1 power. Play it from
Die
your
with
hand.
honor.
Your move.
Units with charge can attack the turn you play them. Find opportunities to surprise your enemy.
I'm leaving one way or
Play a fire sigil to reach 2 maximum power. With charge, you can play Blazing
Always bring a
Renegade
knife
and
to a
attack with it
gunfight.
right away. Fast spells can be played not only on your turn, but on enemy turns or in reaction to enemy spells.
hold the gates!
Proud to serve.
Go!
Choose your side!
Oni Ronin is normally a 2/1, but this Ronin was given +2/+2 from Warcry.
Die with honor.
Stand aside!
Not every weapon needs a blade.
Proud to serve.
Order! Order!
Stand aside! I could use a little help here.
Calder gunsmiths should do the trick.
With this, you can't miss.
Right on time. I'm leaving now. Don't wait up.
The road to the Praxis Arcanum was a long and dusty hall, and Caleb found the doors sealed when he arrived. His pounding fist near shook the tower, and soon the doorkeeper appeared.